This is inner signal, a space for quiet clarity and grounded insight. There's a feeling that many thoughtful, reflective people run into, and it's a bit hard to put into words. You care deeply. You think things through. You take life and your growth seriously, and yet you feel tired. Not a physical exhaustion, but an internal one. It's not that you're confused, but you feel overloaded. This message is for you. It's here to let you know that what you're feeling is normal, and to help you navigate it. This sense of inner overload often happens when we're trying to carry too much meaning all at once. Too many insights we've gathered. Too many mental models and frameworks for understanding the world. Too many expectations we place on ourselves. Our internal system just wasn't designed to operate under constant, unrelenting depth. Think of it like this. Depth needs a rhythm. It needs to breathe. There have to be moments when the complexity is allowed to rest. If complexity never gets a chance to rest, it doesn't stay as insight. It transforms into pressure, and that constant pressure starts to dull our perception. It makes it harder to see and feel clearly. You might notice yourself thinking constantly about being in alignment, about doing the right thing, about finding the meaning in every single moment. There's nothing inherently wrong with that desire, but it might just be too much too often. When our inner life becomes crowded and noisy, the signal we're trying to hear gets weaker. It's not because the clarity has disappeared, but because the noise has increased so much that it's drowning it out. So what's the solution? The answer isn't to abandon depth or stop caring. The solution is to simplify our point of contact with it. Simplification means asking a very direct question. What actually matters right now? Not in some grand theory or abstract ideal, but in your lived reality, in this very moment. What is one single value that wants to be expressed today? What is one boundary that needs to be held? One responsibility to focus on? One act of care to perform? When you consciously reduce your focus down to one thing, your presence in the moment naturally increases, and presence is the carrier of clarity. It's the vessel through which true insight flows. You don't need to hold your entire complex worldview in your head in every single moment of your day. You just need to be here, now. This is where real alignment happens, not in the abstract, but in the present. If you're feeling heavy, take a moment to notice where you might be demanding too much from yourself. Are you demanding perfect consistency? Constant, hyper-awareness of everything? Deep meaning in every interaction? These demands almost always come from a sincere and well-intentioned place, but sincerity without mercy becomes harsh. And that inner harshness blocks our ability to listen, both to ourselves and to the world around us. Gentleness is what restores the signal. This doesn't mean becoming careless or lazy. It means becoming proportionate. It's about matching your energy and focus to what the moment actually requires. This sense of proportion allows for breathing room. It creates space. And you might find that when you let go of all the excess mental and emotional baggage, what remains is quieter. But it's also so much stronger. This kind of strength doesn't need to shout to be heard. It steadies you from the inside out. You begin to trust yourself again. Not because you've suddenly solved every problem or figured everything out, but because you've stopped fighting an internal battle against yourself. This is what integration feels like. Integration often feels much simpler than a lightning bolt of insight, but its effects last so much longer. So give yourself permission. You are allowed to put some thoughts down for a while. You can set some of your favorite frameworks aside. You can put some of those high expectations on pause. They won't disappear forever. What is true for you will always return when it's genuinely needed. The inner signal becomes clear when space is restored. That space allows you to respond to life instead of just reacting to it. That response allows for genuine alignment. This message isn't asking you to lower your standards for yourself. It's inviting you to lower the load. Truth doesn't need to crush you in order to shape you. It works much better when you have room to breathe. This is Inner Signal. A reminder that simplicity is not the opposite of depth, it is its completion. Thank you for listening.